Have you ever noticed that your male cat, no matter how independent he seems, chooses you to sleep with? And it doesn't matter if it's on your chest, on your leg, on your pillow, he always finds a way to squeeze in there, pressed up against you. But here comes the part almost nobody knows. When a male cat sleeps with you, it isn't random affection, it isn't being picky, and it definitely isn't coincidence. In his mind, this gesture means something much bigger, something that involves instinct, territory, security, and even the way his brain was shaped since he was a kitten. The truth is that a male cat only sleeps like this with someone when that person holds a very specific role in his life. And if you don't know what that role is, you might be interpreting this behavior completely wrong. And the most surprising part, depending on how he sleeps with you, he's trying to send you different messages. Messages that most owners never notice. And the strongest one of all is there in reason number 8, because that's where you're going to discover the real meaning of the position your male cat chooses when it's time to sleep. And when you understand this, you'll never see your cat the same way again. Number 1, he is choosing his reference human. For a male cat, trust is not something that appears out of nowhere. In the wild, males are more solitary, more territorial, and much more selective about where and with who they sleep. Sleeping beside someone means completely letting their guard down. It means exposing the body, the neck, the belly, all the vulnerable parts without fear. And when he does that with you, it's because, in his mind, you are the safest place in his territory. You became the point where he can switch off all his defensive instincts. It's as if he were saying, "With you, I can truly rest. You watch the world while I sleep." And this detail matters even more in male cats because they naturally have a stronger vigilance behavior. In other words, if he chose you as his rest zone, that puts you at the highest level of trust a cat can give. It's the kind of bond that can't be forced. It simply happens. And when it happens, it's the real thing. Number 2, he watches you while you sleep. Male cats have a very strong territorial instinct. Even inside the house, they still operate like true sentinels of the environment. During the day, they may even relax. But at night, when the rest of the house becomes quiet, the vigilance instinct increases. And this is where you come in. When your male cat sleeps close to your body, he is doing 2 things at the same time, protecting you and protecting himself through you. For him, your scent, your warmth, and even your steady breathing create an emotional shield. His brain interprets your presence as a guarantee that if something happens, you will be the first to notice. And that makes him much calmer to sleep deeply. It's a silent partnership. He sleeps with you because he feels safe. And because he believes you are also safer when he is there. It's the guardian instinct speaking, in that feline way, calm but always alert. Number 3, he is marking you as part of his colony. When a male cat sleeps pressed against you, he isn't just looking for comfort. He's doing something much deeper and instinctive, marking you as a member of his colony. Cats are territorial animals, but they are also social animals, just in a very different way from dogs. They don't form packs, they form colonies where each member shares scents, routines, and security. And do you know how a cat integrates someone into that colony? With prolonged contact. When he sleeps on your chest, on your leg, or even on top of your arm, he is absorbing your scent. And at the same time, leaving his scent on you. It's as if he were saying, "You are mine, you are in my group, you are part of my social territory." And this is even stronger in male cats because they are more selective about who is allowed to enter that intimate circle. So, whenever he curls up to sleep with you, it isn't just affection. It's a silent ritual of belonging, the most feline way of saying, "I trust you, and you are mine." Number 4, sleeping with you regulates his stress. Have you ever noticed that when your cat sleeps pressed against you, he becomes calmer, lighter, almost as if he has switched off from the world? That's not a coincidence. Your body works like a real emotional remedy for him. The rhythm of your breathing, the warmth of your body, and even the sound of your heart create an environment where stress simply cannot survive. When a cat is anxious, he looks for 3 things: safety, predictability, and stability. And guess where he finds all of that at the same time? Exactly, in you. That's why, even having several places in the house to sleep, he chooses to stay glued to your chest, your arm, or even your neck. It's the fastest way he knows to regulate the nervous system and return to the natural state of rest. And there's more. When the cat sleeps with you, his body enters a phase of deep relaxation that he does not reach alone. It's as if he were saying, finally, I can switch off because my human is here. If he insists on sleeping pressed against you at the same times, this is not neediness. This is his way of keeping his emotional health in balance. Number 5, he seeks your body temperature to keep his metabolism stable. Have you ever noticed that your cat seems to have an internal radar that points directly to the warmest place on your body? That's not just charm, it's pure biology. Cat's body works best when it stays within a very specific temperature range, and any variation makes their metabolism slower, more tired, and even more vulnerable. When he presses against you to sleep, he isn't simply looking for comfort. He is literally using your body as a stable source of energy. The heat you release helps keep his organs functioning at the right pace, helps regulate circulation, and even improves digestion while he sleeps. That's why many cats prefer to sleep in strategic spots. On the chest to capture more warmth, on the legs when they want stability, on the belly when they need to relax completely. And here comes the part almost nobody knows. When the cat sleeps with you, he saves up to 30% of the energy he would spend trying to warm himself alone. That means more vitality, more energy, and much less thermal stress. So, when he lies down pressed tightly against you, don't think it's just affection. He is literally saying your warmth keeps my body working the right way. Number 6, he is trying to synchronize his biological rhythm with yours. May sound exaggerated, but sleeping with you is not just physical closeness, it's synchronization. Cats are extremely sensitive animals to routines, cycles, and micro habits of the environment. And when a male cat chooses to sleep beside you night after night, he is doing something much deeper than simply resting. He is aligning his own internal clock with yours. The biological rhythm of cats is influenced by light, movements, temperature, and even by the breathing of whoever is nearby. When he sleeps pressed against you, your body becomes a kind of natural metronome. The sound of your breathing reduces his heart rate. Your pattern of movement dictates when he should enter deep sleep or light sleep. And your sleep cycle starts to guide his sleep cycle as well. That's why many cats begin to wake up and fall asleep at the same times as their owners without anyone teaching them. They simply copied the owner, sleeping beside him. And there is something even more fascinating. When the cat synchronizes his biological rhythm with yours, he reduces the risk of nighttime anxiety, improves hormonal regulation, and becomes more emotionally stable throughout the day. In other words, sleeping with you is not just a cute habit. It's a sophisticated form of physiological balance that you help maintain without even realizing it. Number 8, the position. He sleeps and reveals the type of bond he has with you. This is the moment when everything connects. Because when a male cat sleeps with you, the exact position he chooses is not random. It reveals what role you occupy in his emotional life. And each position says something completely different. If he sleeps on your chest, it means you are his emotional base. He feels your heart, literally, and uses that rhythm to regulate his own body. It's the most intimate bond a male cat offers. If he sleeps at your feet, it shows respect for your space, but with a need for vigilance. It's as if he were saying, I guard the perimeter while you sleep. If he chooses to sleep pressed against your head, this is extremely rare among males and indicates an extraordinary level of trust. It's where he positions himself to react first to any signal from the environment. If he sleeps on top of your leg, that reveals emotional dependence. He uses you as an anchor to know that you won't leave while he sleeps deeply. And there's more. When the male cat changes position throughout the night, he is not uncomfortable. He's adjusting the type of bond he needs at that moment. Protection, warmth, vigilance, stability, or intimacy. The truth is simple and profound. His position is the emotional map of your relationship. When you start to notice this, sleeping with your cat stops being just a habit. It becomes a secret language, a silent conversation between you and him all night long. And have you noticed the position your cat lies in with you? Comment down below so we can find out what his favorite position is.